And then the stuff on quarry. Oh, there's our stuff on student-led conferencing. Yeah, and that's just we added that this year, like that stuff that we did back here. That was back in 2007 or 2008. But we just put this in here because we've sort of worked on it and decided that this is what we want. And so this, these are just our expectations basically around student-led and three-way conferencing, and teachers can choose their own way of implementing.
Does that happen at a particular time though? I mean, do you say the same week or same day or evening?
We're still in the parent interview sort of mode where the parents timetable and come in,
but what actually happens in the classroom at that time is
and sort of some of it's to do with environment too. Like Jenith runs some really good ones over there because she sets up her little cloakroom with a desk and a couple of chairs in it, you know what I mean? So the parents come in one door, they come in the back door, and the kid shows them around the classroom and talks to them about their goals and what's going on, shares with them some of their work, and then they come and sit down with Jenith and that little. And while that's happening, another kid's.
That's what I was asking about. Was that sort of model of having 3 or 4 groups in the room at the same time?
So but she's got the environment over there that she can do that, whereas Gemma and Sarah haven't. They haven't got a room like that, you see. So they run theirs actually in their classrooms one at a time, So, but they all follow fairly similar formats, but it's just adjusted a little bit for different levels.
So, what's the pattern? You're doing 2 of these a year, then the formal reporting at other times? Or?
No, at this stage we've only done 1 of these a year, and then we'll do formal reporting at the end of the year. But the plan is to have some sort of student report on their achievement of their goals as part of which we've never had before.
What about your interim reports for national standards?
The student-led conferences cover that. So basically, the teachers have, and like last year we did an interim report, and it was a standardised report form, and they ticked some boxes above, below, and made sure and handed them to parents when they came to the interview. You know what I mean? And basically made sure that parents knew that we were reporting on progress towards, rather than at. But this year, some of the teachers stayed with that sort of format. Some of the junior teachers, they were just more comfortable with it. And our senior teachers, because the kids have a written report back, self-assessment form that they fill in for their parents, and talk about when they sit down in the room with them, and the senior school, they just added a section to the bottom of that where the teacher filled in what where they thought the kids were as far as making progress towards the national standards. And as far as our end of year reporting, we took our old report and basically put at the top. Well, we did because we had pretty much a 4-point scale that we ticked boxes and reported to kids with, and we just put something along the lines, I can't remember exactly now, that achievement based on national standards. And so we already had a reading, writing section in our report. We had a math section in our report that said based on the national standards. And we had other sections on physical activity and te reo and stuff like that. And we just put underneath achievement based on the curriculum levels, or achievement based on school expectations. You know what I mean? But other than that, we didn't change our reporting at all. So.